A warm welcome to everyone. I'm Sangeeta Lakshmi from MBA at NMS SVN College. Today I'm gonna talk about if I ruled the world. What would I do if I ruled the world? At first, when I read this, I thought, yeah, I know what I would do. It's obvious. But then I realized, what would I do? You cannot just say, I would start world peace and stop poverty. Because what will that do? How will change be made? Nothing can just stop. It has to gradually change, and for it change, there needs to be people willing to help make to change them. Also, before I begin, I would like to add that this speech is purposefully idealistic. The reason why is because in order to make the solution to these problems a reality, we need to make an awareness of them. And second thing, if I rule the world, everyone would have a home and feel safe in living their own lives. No one would be forced to flee from their own country in search of refuge. Sacrifice of one's life's joys such as freedom and family in search of survival. Whilst others slept in their beds, they don't know anything that nothing going to happen for them. Well, those people slept in their beds may not be part of the initial problem, but they are part of the resounding problem. Without taking action, they are ensuring that those affected are helpless, without voice and without the right of choice. No one would to wish upon that themselves. And next thing, if I ruled the world, I would make sure that young girl in the corner standing all alone by herself would not be forced to tease or spoken about as if she has to something examined, but supported and understood. I would make her worries my worries. I would make her to best to see through my eyes, experience her life in her shoes, and then help her to make others understand as well. I would encourage everyone not to hide from who they are, whether that's because of sexuality, gender insecurity, race. If I were to rule the world, bullying and discrimination would be thing of the past. And next thing, if I ruled the world, education would be a rights, not a probability. Children and adults all around the world would be educated in order to feel and become independent, strong-minded and self-sufficient. Education would be available to each and every one, and by having an education, a child is encouraged to grow into a strong individual. If I ruled the world, education would be stronger than ever. And finally, if I ruled the world, I would not rule the world alone. Everyone is born the same. We all have organs, senses, and some feelings. It's just some are more lucky when it comes to the lottery of life than others. If ruled if were to rule the world, everyone would have a voice as we are equal. The world would be an opportunity for everyone to make the best of. If I were to rule the world, you would rule it too. Thank you. Thank you for ICT Academy to giving me this opportunity.